Well, it may be a great time to travel by air. The Indian government's ambitious regional connectivity scheme is finally taking to the skies, and smaller towns are now just a hop, skip and jump away. CNBC TV 18's Ashpreet Sethi and Arib Sherwani get you more.
In a few months, you won't have to set foot in a railway station or a bus stop or book a taxi the next time you want to travel from, say, Delhi to Agra or Chennai to Puducherry or Bangalore to Mysore. You can fly there. And if it's a 1-hour flight, there's a good chance it won't cost you more than 2,500 rupees. That's the first part of the government's regional connectivity scheme coming to life. And it begins with 5 airlines: SpiceJet, Air India's arm Alliance Air, Air Deccan, Air Odisha and TrueJet, flying to 33 new destinations.
India has been adding one airport a year for the last 75-80 years of civil aviation. Today we added 33 airports to the aviation network. We have also enabled 5 regional airlines to start operating. So the scheme has been a grand success.
As per the scheme, 50% of the seats on every 1-hour flight being sold at 2,500 rupees, meaning airfares are subsidized. 80% of the subsidy will be provided by the state governments and the remaining by the centre. And the Civil Aviation Ministry says this will mean shouldering a viability gap funding burden of 205 crore rupees. However, the last concessions being given to airlines will not last forever.
The RCS concessions are for a 3-year period. The idea really is to jumpstart the market, and once the market develops and is mature, then there will be no need for the subsidy any longer and the concessions any longer.
SpiceJet, meanwhile, which has won 6 routes in the first bidding round, says it's giving up the subsidies due to it.
We are going ahead with that. There are other benefits to the scheme. We believe all these routes are commercially viable.
6 months down the line, provided Phase 1 proves successful, the government will begin Phase 2 of the UDAN scheme, opening up more far-flung destinations to flyers. By the end, the government hopes to open up 400 airports in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Now, players and experts have been raising concerns about poor aviation infrastructure and the fact that many small airlines have been shutting shop. But it appears that the government has allayed many of these fears.
The government has rightly thought through with the state government support, with the local stakeholder support. I think the airlines and the kind of aircraft that are coming in are different. That is there, and that is why the initial push was needed. And this type of network will lend itself to what is needed in these regional connectivity areas.
The fact that many state governments like Delhi and Rajasthan have slashed value-added tax on aviation turbine fuel to 1% for any aircraft flying under the UDAN scheme is also being seen as big relief. Also, the government says GST will not have a disruptive effect on the sector, since the tax on ATF will be grandfathered into the goods and services tax. The hope is that these measures will get some of the bigger players to participate in the next round of bidding. In New Delhi with Ashpreet Sethi, Arib Sherwani.